For my Pecha Kucha, I choose to talk about the 24 Hours of Le Mans, one of the oldest and most famous races in the world. The characteristics of the long-duration races is being not be the fastest, but have the reliability to maintain the rhythm through the time. The first edition of the race was in 1923. In the beginning, wasn't much development, and the competition was kinda of semi-professional. The first innovations started to show off in the late 30s, with manufacturers bringing aerodynamics improvements. After the Second World War, the race started to see more interest from the manufacturers, generating more professionalism and developments in the cars. The result is that became much faster and much more competitive, and the victory in Le Mans was more important. Due to the layout of the circuit, which had public roads, it had a 6 km long stretch where the manufacturers in 80s and 90s take advantage of this and create cars capable of reaching 400 km per hour, and achieving this speed was even used for advertising. The modern competition increased the professionalism and the searching for more safety, which led to changes on the track and reduced maximum speeds. The racing now see new technologies like the use of diesel engines and the hybrid technology. The cars are divided in different categories. The principal difference is between the GT cars and the prototypes. The GT cars are modifications of existing cars, and the faster prototypes are built with specific rules. For those who are wondering, the race wasn't made by only one driver, but by four drivers. They changed the drive in the middle of the race, and there are limitations about the maximum and the minimum of time which one can drive. Personally, the 2016 race was very remarkable because of his emotional ending. In the last 6 minutes of the 24 hours race, the car who was in the lead started to show a problem and wasn't able to finish, losing the race remaining less than 2 laps to end. The Toyota team was in the pursuit of his first win, where since the 80s they were trying with big spend of money and great cars. The Porsche team, who already had the most wins at Le Mans, became the winner. But in 2018, the Toyota team finally achieved his first victory at Le Mans. For this year, we don't have any big change in rules or new competitors, so Toyota is favorite again to win, but it's impossible to guarantee this. The race was also portrayed in some medias. One of the most famous is the movie Le Mans from 1971 with Steve McQueen. For shooting what it was given a car with a camera that entered the 1970 race. And for this year, it's coming a new movie telling the history behind the 1966 Le Mans race, where it showed the bastidors and rivalry between Ford and Ferrari, not only by the brands, but by the people behind each name.